Right, top of the morning to you, LGU. It's British Fanboy here. No, I'm sorry, I won't do that accent again. Right, British Fanboy here, and so let's get on with this commentary. LGU, liking the new looks, you lot. Alright, it's really nice. I like what you've done with all the refurbishing and stuff like that. The website's nice. It's a bit easier to handle than just emailing and stuff like that, I reckon. So, to honour this special occasion of LGU being back, I am bringing a game of Modern Warfare 2. Now, something I've noticed is that the YouTube community for commentaries is pretty much full of Call of Duty games, mainly Modern Warfare 2. So, you know, you lot, if you want to see some new games from British Fanboy, then just write it in the comments, British Fanboy, bring us some new games, and I'll see if I can bring some other commentaries or something like that, bring some Battlefield or some Killzone 2 or something like that. Right, so let's get on with this commentary. I'm using the Terminator pack, which is the UMP-45 with the silencer, the 44 Magnum with the FMJ, the sticky bomb, flash bomb, and I'm also using the Marathon, the lightweight, and the Commando Pro. Now, having the Commando Pro is a bit of a stupid perk for me because I actually don't stab much. I do a couple times in this match, but normally I just don't stab people. So it's pretty useless to me, really, so I might actually replace it with Ninja or something like that. Now, in terms of Modern Warfare 2, I'm in a bit of a bad situation right now because I got a bit bored of Modern Warfare 2, so I thought, okay, I'll go Prestige. I don't like it. I want my AK back and all my cool guns back and whatnot, but you know, it's kind of fresh going Prestige, I reckon. You know, it's kind of like having a blank canvas and you get to start again with all your skill and stuff like that, so I don't know, it's just, it kind of works for a while, in which case you're like, yeah, I'm getting all my guns back and I'm locking, this is cool. But then after about 6 rounds you realise, oh great, I don't have all my guns anymore. So, you know, it's a huge problem. I originally said I wouldn't ever go Prestige, but I changed my mind. Alright, so let's get on with some more things to talk about, really. Now, I actually had a huge epic fail with this video yesterday because I recorded this commentary literally the second after I saw the video for LGU saying that it was back online. So I just found this game on my hard drive for months and months and months ago, and I recorded a commentary for it. But I didn't actually realise that the video was like 13.5 minutes long, and I'd completely rendered it in HD, exported it. The video was done, but it was like 14 minutes long. I'm like, oh great. So now I've got to redo the commentary, hence why it was so, you know, sped up at the beginning. But it doesn't speed up for the rest of the video now, so you know, you guys can just enjoy the commentary. And Terminal, I actually like this map a lot. Actually, it's very run and gun. It's just a fun map. You know, you got maps like Wasteland, Overgrown, and stuff like that, which are good for tactics and good for, you know, kind of playing like a real soldier almost. But then you get maps like this, which is just pure mindless fun. And someone keeps putting C4 there, which is a really good tactic to use in Domination. It got me once at the beginning of the game, and I think it gets me towards the end as well. Alright, I've got this game listed as high kill count on my hard drive, and I haven't watched it in a while since making these commentaries, but I think I get quite a lot of kills, and, well, quite a lot of kills for me anyway, because I'm not the best at this game. You know, I don't mind admitting that. Alright, so I've actually now downloaded Battlefield 1943, which is another game you could request commentaries for if you wanted it. And so far my experiences with it haven't been very good. I need a lot of practice, I can tell you that, because I've seen very little enemies. Yeah, they're everywhere on the map. I can see them on the radar and stuff, but they're just quite hard to see because the maps are so huge. And then I've seen lots of enemies, but they've always got me, you know. They've always got me. So I need more practices at that game, but it is fun. It's a lot of fun indeed. And I don't know really. It's kind of like, imagine the fun of Modern Warfare 2, but with the realism of, say, Battlefield. It's that kind of fun, you know what I'm saying? And now this shotgun, this shotty, never really used it before, but I love it. Boom, boom. There we go. 2 kills straight away, you know. So I can't wait to unlock that game again. That game again? That gun again. I apologise. Alright, so if you're liking these commentaries, you can also subscribe to my channel if you want. There will probably be a link in the description, because I know LGU are nice like that. They want to reward the people who make their commentaries for them by putting links to their channel in there. So, you know, that's awesome. Got my AC-130 now, so I hide in possibly the most open area on the map. What an idiot. Alright, so let's go on with this. I'm actually going to Thorpe Park tomorrow, which is pretty awesome actually. I've never been to Thorpe Park before. If you're from the US, you know, over the pond or whatever, and you don't know what Thorpe Park is a theme park. It's I don't actually know what's there too much. I know a couple of rides. There's Stealth, which is very similar to that really tall ride in Cedar, Ohio, the world's tallest roller coaster. It's like that, but it's only about half the height. What a shame. It's also got Britain's Saw Ride and Saw Maze. Now I know that there's a Saw Ride and Saw Maze somewhere in America as well, but I have no idea where that is. But I'm gonna get to go on it. So, and I'll probably bring a video on it on my channel. So if you guys want to see what Thor Park is like, check out my channel, because this video will probably be on LGU in 2 weeks maybe or so, and you can see what Thor Park is like and decide whether you want to go or not, because I'm looking forward to it. We're going for a mate's birthday, who is, well, he was 20 quite a while ago, but we're going to Thor Park a couple of weeks later, because, you know, going to a place like Thor Park or whatever takes a while to get arranged and stuff like that. But we're going, and we might go in a limo. I'm not too sure. We might go in a limo or like a big minibus or something. Bit of a contrast there, but you know, never mind. Alright, in terms of games for me, actually, I've been playing a lot more different games, so to speak. Like, for some reason I've become addicted to Tales of Monkey Island. If you guys have ever played Monkey Island, you'll probably understand why Monkey Island is so great. But Monkey Island is one of those awesome puzzle games, and I encourage you guys to download it. You can find it on Steam, Xbox Live Arcade, or PSN Store. They're very good. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, because, you know, most people know about Monkey Island. It's a bit of a cult classic almost. And now I pretty much always play Domination. You know, I pretty much always play it, because Domination, it's kind of like all the fun of Team Deathmatch, except without the random spawns. You can kind of guess where people are going to respawn a bit more. And also the games are a little bit longer. They're normally about 12 minutes long or so, and Team Deathmatch games are about 10 minutes. Free for all, they're about, you know, maybe 6 to 8 minutes, although I do love free for all. And I just enjoy playing Domination for that reason. And this actually isn't the best map for Domination in my opinion, because it's kind of easy to just kind of try to capture the points but then get killed straight away, so to speak, because since it's very run and gun, this map. And boom, you're trying to kill me, so I'll get you with the 44 Magnum. Because as a wise man once said, this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and will blow your head clean off. So, you know, why would you run up to me with it? I don't know. Some retard, I guess. Scar H, there we go. Really wanted the Scar H. I'm actually planning to go airsoft for an, plan to go airsoft as a hobby in a few months' time, and I would love to get a Scar airsoft rifle. You know, that would be really cool. I know you can buy them and stuff like that. They're not exactly the best beginner's guns, because they're maybe about £250, so I might get something like an AK or an M4 for about 150, 170 as my first gun, you know, a beginner's gun. I think that would be a sensible choice. And oh, I just got completely owned. Never mind. Alright, so just got a couple more minutes of this commentary, some of which I always do. I always make notes when I'm making a commentary, but I always run out of notes while I am because I'm in that situation now. You know, I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about, but now I've just kind of got to ad-lib the rest of the commentary. And kind of ad-libbing the commentaries is a pretty good way to do it, in my opinion. Oh yeah, and also apologies that you can't actually hear the sounds of the guns and stuff like that, but like I said, that's because I had that epic fail with the timing. I normally always insist on having the sounds of the guns and stuff like that when you play the game, because I think it just makes the game a bit more enjoyable, because the sound in Modern Warfare 2 is very good. Although I do think that the sound in Battlefield will get best sound design of 2010. Was it 2010 the game came out? Yeah, it is 2010. I think that's got the best sound of a game so far this year. And, you know, that'll win it at VGAs or whatever. In terms of Medal of Honor, actually, I've been playing the Medal of Honor beta, and it's alright. I'll definitely buy the full game, because I know the campaign will be great, because Medal of Honor campaigns always were awesome. They always were. And the online, whilst the beta is very glitchy and stuff like that, while it isn't glitching and freezing, it's fun. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably get the PS3 exclusive limited edition as well, which also gives you the download for Medal of Honor remastered in HD, you know, like the God of War collection did. And, you know, that's pretty awesome, because Medal of Honor Frontline, I think, was the last good Medal of Honor game. After Frontline, but, you know, Frontline was the best Medal of Honor game, and was the last good one. You know, after Medal of Honor Frontline, they kind of stagnated, and then eventually died out and failed. And then Call of Duty came with Call of Duty 1 and 2. And that's just how that's just kind of how it happened, you know. I'm sure there are lots of young gamers out there watching this video who probably never even played the first Medal of Honor or whatever, but they still stand up today. They're very good games. Alright, just coming up to the end now. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video, and LGU, thanks for uploading it. I'm liking the new layouts and stuff, like I said, especially like the intro. I actually designed my own intro, but I guess the better man won, and to tell you the truth, I would rather have his one than my one, to tell you the truth, because my one was a bit slow and stuff, but it's very good. So I look forward to seeing this video on LGU. I look forward to seeing your comments on what you would like me to play and stuff, and I hope you have enjoyed this commentary. Let's see what I got. I think I got 41 and 16. Yeah, not very good KDR in terms of ratios, but I like it a lot. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you around YouTube. Britishfanboy out.